messing around, calling all you freaks and nerds. You're just missing what you want. My brother's going down the drain, my sister's living the dream, but everybody's singing along. It's okay, we'll all soon be gone. Never really settle the score. Half the town screaming out in vain, the other half is fake, but everybody's singing along. It's okay, we'll all soon be gone. Hey, what's the matter with the bright red lights? Hey, in the moment when the world went blind, but everything's alright. Don't give a damn this time. Yeah! Everyone's a hypocrite. In this game we cannot win. Hey, what's the matter with the bright red lights? Hey, in the moment when the world went blind, but everything's alright. We don't give a damn this time. Everybody out in the world, stop messing around, calling all you freaks and nerds. You're just missing what you want. Everybody out in the world, stop messing around, calling all you freaks and nerds. You're just missing what you want. My brother's going down the drain, my sister's living the dream, but everybody's singing along. It's okay, we'll all soon be gone.
Hello world from a very sore Angus Charlton and Headley Smith, both with bruised ribs and
Hello.
a head injury.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Welcome.
That way.
So, show 8? Is it 8 or 9? I don't know.
Show 8. No laughing. No laughing. Or coughing.
Haven't you got a bit like a mark on your head there as well?
Which I've forgotten which side it's on that side.
Yeah.
It doesn't really hurt.
Angus is a bit injured, but don't worry about it.
There.
Yeah.
That's Schubert helmet, crash helmet. Slight accident in the desert. Anyway, nice to see everyone here.
Good evening, everyone. Really appreciate you joining us on our... Oh, look, my daughter's watching. I love when my daughter's watch. Look at that. Well done,
It's
Grace.
the only time you see them.
Oh man, we're just back from Dubai, and honestly, I'm a little jaded. To be fair, how are you feeling, Angus?
Ribs, bruised rib, leg, bruised wrist, leg, and a very sore head.
I'm
Keep going
knackered.
that way.
I'm absolutely
And a
knackered.
smashed crash helmet, smashed Schubert C4 carbon helmet.
So anyway, tonight we were going to be telling you all about Morocco and our big Morocco tour, but we didn't go there because of, you've seen it last week, but yeah, we did Dubai instead.
Tell him the story. Tell him the story. We did the checking up before we went. Tell him the story about the the F up at the airport.
Well, we did it all, you know, like we worked out, you know, like Angus and I are both Spanish residents, so we thought that going to Morocco would be simple. Everyone said, if you're Spanish residents, it's a piece of cake.
Your lawyer said that as well.
My lawyer, the whole thing. We checked it all
Ryanair
out.
sold us tickets.
Yeah, we got there, checked the bags in, went through passport control, did the whole thing.
Hang on, we got PCR tests first,
Aye.
which was right up your nose.
Yeah, did
and
all
right down your
that.
throat.
And just as we're going down the ramp to go on the plane, it's like, you can't get on the plane. And it was like, what? Honestly, it was like, it was such a bizarre experience. It was like it all wasn't happening.
Well, I knew it was happening.
It was happening, all right.
And
And
it was quite funny, actually.
and like I had to get our bags off the plane, and it was awful. It really.
We were
was.
right at the gate. We were just going onto the plane when this guy goes, "Oh, you're British, you can't go on." We said we haven't been to the UK since, I don't know, I wasn't there last year.
But anyway, we turned a negative into a positive, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, we came back, got down the road.
We nearly didn't. You said, should we go to the pub or should we just go home? And I said, go to the pub.
Let's go to the pub. Because when you're in the pub, that's when you do your best thinking. So we went to the pub, and we got in the pub, and a friend of ours who is a Dubai resident, he went, "What are you doing here?" And I went, "I couldn't get in." He went, "Well, I'm going to Dubai tomorrow. Why don't you come along?" And it just went, bing, 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 bing.
Air miles. I had a lot of air miles and we went.
Yeah. Should we tell them about the air miles thing?
No, because I haven't sorted it out with Emirates yet.
Don't worry about Emirates.
Well, as you know, I'm married, so I couldn't get him on as a cousin or anything like that, so I had to put him down as a partner. And then
So Angus
this
organised.
could fire back if someone if they see this.
He organised a flight for me to go to Dubai, and I had to admit I was his partner, and I was like, "That's okay, I can run with that one
For a free flight
For a free
to
flight, I can
Dubai,
I can run with it."
I put him in my friends and family thing. No, it's a family thing, so you could
A
use
lot
my
of
air
people
miles.
think we're gay already, which we're not, of course. But yeah, I went, yeah, okay. So we
And then I got an email.
We had to,
Get off! And then I got an email. They closed. I couldn't get access on my app to check in on the way back, and then they sent me an email saying we're investigating your account. And this your partner. Yes, we see you're married, but you've also got a partner. And so he's got to write a letter saying that occasionally we're partners.
occasionally.
For once a year. Well, no, once a lifetime for 1 minute. That was it. That was it. That was as much as she's doing.
But anyway, we went to Dubai, and it was such a thing. We turned an absolute nightmare of a scenario into an absolute positive, and we went. I just can't believe we're doing it. And thanks, Angus, for you organising the flight. That was really special of you.
Did you meet any nice people when you were there?
Do you know what? Right, the people in Dubai are really, really nice. Run VT, Angus.
Nice people.
Very, very nice. You know, I've never really fancied Dubai. Everyone's talked about Dubai to me like over the years, and I'm like, oh, I'm not sure if I really fancy Dubai. But like, it was great. I can't tell you how great it was. And like the people, you know, the Arabs, just everyone, you know, the people who work in Dubai.
And the guy took your drone off you at the airport.
Oh yeah, let's not mention.
He wasn't a nice guy, was he?
He wasn't
Let's
nice
not
at all.
mention that.
He was like, I was coming through the airport and he went, customs, like that. And like, sure enough, they confiscated my drone because I didn't know that you're not allowed to take drones into Dubai, and not unless you got a license. So anyway, but they were very nice about it. They took my drone off me and they gave it back to me when I went out with no charge.
This trip was really not meant to happen because we had to have a few disasters, such as you leaving your phone in a taxi when we went to rent the bikes, and we've got some great footage of Headley completely losing his wobbler. My life's on the phone. What can I do?
You know, I never leave my telephone. I never lose stuff like that. But like, my brain was all mangled really with the whole experience, and I left my phone in the taxi. I've never done it in my life.
Classic. I'm sorry. I had my camera out straight away, filming him going mental, going like, "This is great footage." We've got some great footage, and we've also got talking of great footage. We've got we've got a lot of footage of riding in the desert. You got to do riding in the desert. It is just like nothing else, and it. I mean, I do look a bit injured and smashed my helmet and a bit battered up, and he's battered up as well just from a fall. But it's like our mate who we were riding with said, it's like, you know, falling in a pillow, isn't it? I wouldn't say it's that. Yeah, I mean, we went over a big hill and I landed on top of the bike that was in the way. He'd crashed. I came over and had nowhere to go, and straight over the handlebars, smashed everything up, including his bike, my bike. And you smashed your bike as well, Headley, as well, didn't you?
I did. It's like falling in a pillow, certainly, but you still got to go over. And the bike lands on top of you, and you're like, you know, the handlebars go in your ribs and one thing and another. But you know, that we're going to show you a clip right now of us doing like a desert ride, and it's the most iconic thing ever. You know, you're going through these red dunes and like all these. Oh, it's amazing. Like, it just does not get any better. And we were in the middle of nowhere, miles away from Dubai Central, going through a desert in the wilderness, and it was just amazing. As long as I live, I will remember this experience because it was sensational. And
remember the guy with a falcon? A guy came up to us. We stopped in the middle of the desert. This guy in, you know, proper Arab gear comes up to us, and he had a falcon on his arm, and he put it on our arms. You know, like, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, go on, have a go.
Yeah, have a go with the falcon. I said, "We'll be all right." And he went, "Yeah." So we've got some great. We're going to make probably about 4 really good videos of the whole thing.
The desert thing is like, I'm not an off-road guy at all, but I'm really shit at riding off-road. I'm
You
terrible
got a
at
lot
it.
better though.
I did. I'm really bad at it because I'm not used to it at all. But anyway, it was, you know, we don't particularly get that many bikers watch this show, but like,
We do. I'm looking down the list.
do you think we get bikers?
Who's
We
Lily
get
Smith?
bikers?
Lily Smith's a biker. Craig
like-
Oldfield from Alberta Riders. Hello, Craig. He's a biker.
But if you're a biker and you ride off road,
Bidju Singh is definitely a biker.
you learn things when you go off road because the bike slides and it twists and it turns and it this and it that, and you get used to it all. And if it ever happens on a normal bike and a road, you don't panic so much.
Doesn't make any difference. He's still off. He's still off. At least you know what it feels like when you lose your front and back end completely.
But we're going to show you a bit of a video now of going through the desert, and this is just mental, you know, like, it's just, oh man. Oh.
Talk about how much was it? It wasn't that expensive, was it?
Dubai
is
600
pretty expensive.
It was 600 dirhams, which is 120-ish
quid.
Yeah,
for 2 hours. So it is expensive. But the instructor's... hang on. The first instructor was really good. The second instructor... What was our first instructor called? Sampeth.
He was good. We like him.
He was good. The second one knew that we'd been the day before. So he took us straight on the extreme stuff. And after 20 minutes, massive accident. Smashed bikes, ribs, head. Anyway, so if it's your first time, just tell me the first time, and they'll be great with you. And just to take you along, flat stuff first, a bit bumpy. Then you do some little hills, and then you do bigger hills. Then you do hills that you can't see what's on the other side, and you've got to throttle off the top of the hill. That's the thing, isn't it? It's not natural. If you don't throttle off the top, you go like nosedive down. So you've got to hit it really hard, like Eddie Kidd, Evel Knievel.
Oh yeah.
And when you get the top, go whoom like that, and so your wheel's spinning, and then when you hit the soft sand on right down the bottom, you continue. So if you don't do that.
Anyway, show them a few clips of what we did, because this is how you do it. Not how you do it, but this is how we did
This
it.
is
And
not how we do it.
And like
is how we
riding
do it.
sand dunes in Dubai, it doesn't get any better.
So there's a ride. Here we go. There's a ride. cool! How cool! Pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
It is. I mean, anyone can do it. I just take your time. Unlike us, we'll show you in a minute what went wrong with my major accident and smashing the bike in my head. And so,
to be honest, that was the most fun I've had on two wheels ever. It was such an experience. Like in the middle of the desert and the red sand dunes, the sunset. It was just perfect. It could not have been better. And it was like you were just, what the hell is this? It was just
really different.
It was sensational.
It? I mean,
Sensational.
they took us out, and there was a big desert bit flat, and they said, right, just go and play around there, get used to it, because we'd never been on bad sand like that and rough and everything. And there was a big hill, big sand dune, massive one, and our mate went up there, right? Irish Jay. He went flying up there, and I thought, well, I'd better go up there. And Headley looked at it and went, I know where I'm going up there. Well, I went to the top, pulled my front brake, and just dived straight into the sand and smashed the front end of the bike up, actually. He charged me for that as well, didn't he? And then you kind of get used to it, and you never, you never start in first gear, you always start in second, and you sort of cruise along in fourth, just gliding over the sand, and then really giving it throttle to jump. Stuff and the front end, you use it more like a rudder than you do. It's weird, isn't it?
Well, what happened was we did that on the Tuesday when we were there, and we loved it so much we actually booked it again for the Saturday, which was the last day of motorbiking before we came back, and we did it again, and we invited a load of friends along. So watch the videos later, because we got a big gang of us did it, and a few things went wrong, a few with him certainly, where he crashed badly and.
And then to finish it off, I crashed into the building on the way back. I knew I'd smashed the clutch, so I was sort of doing the gears, just kicking them in and out. And I had never touched the front brake all the way back from the crash site to the building where they rented them. And I came at the building, I just thought, I'll pull the front brake on. Bloody no front brake. I didn't have time to hit the back brake. And I smashed straight through the building.
They didn't see the funny side of that.
Didn't see the funny side of that. The charges for everything else, but it didn't charge us for the smashed. It was just like a gypsum wall kind of thing, and I just put the front wheel straight through it, and then banged my head against the thing.
But what a fabulous thing! So what we did was, which is different what we've ever done before, really, is in Dubai we based ourselves right in the center of Dubai. Right, we were in JBR, right on the front there,
and the Jumeirah
beach residence.
Okay.
So we were right, in prime position, the best.
Nowhere near that behind us.
Best position ever in Dubai, where all the action is. So we based ourselves there, we managed to get this 2-bedroom apartment right in the best place ever, and it was 95 euros a night for us. So we it's nearly 50 euros each a night. I had a giant bedroom. You had a giant bedroom, a living room, telly, kitchen, the whole thing going on, a car parking. It was just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And bars are open till 1 o'clock in the morning.
There they are. Yeah, absolutely.
But the bad news is it's 10 euros a pint. I think it was 10 euros for a vodka, 10 euros for a Red Bull.
I had Red Bull, 20 quid.
20 quid a shot. But anyway, 10 euros a pint. But it was worth it all. What a fabulous thing.
We just need to get away. Anyway, we've got about, 4 good videos coming out.
You're going to be bored to death of Dubai
what else
stuff.
Did we do? We went up the zip line, the highest zip line in the world, the longest zip line in the world. Went up there, brand new paved road through these beautiful canyons and stuff. It was a bit like Colorado and Nevada. It was a bit like that.
So we've got some great videos to put together, and you're going to be sick of watching Dubai stuff in the next 2 weeks, because we've got some fabulous footage, and we'll put it all together for you. Don't you worry for next week's show and the show after. But Dubai, what a thing! And the only thing we were slightly restricted on is the United Arab Emirates. We could only go around Dubai. We couldn't go into Oman. We couldn't go into
Abu Dhabi.
We couldn't go into where else?
We can't get into Saudi anyway. But,
because of the COVID situation. So we actually could only stay Dubai and around a bit. But to be honest, it was enough. If
you went for a week, we'll talk about the bike rental in a minute. If you went for a week, You want to, you could, if you really got, you could really get addicted to the desert riding like we did, because it was. But 2 hours, first day, complete exhaustion. 2 hours, and they have a 4-hour extreme. God knows what extreme is, because we thought it was bloody extreme. They have a 4-hour extreme. You could, if you got into it, you could do maybe 4 hours a day if you physically could. Physically, we couldn't do more than 2 hours. We were. What were you like, Headley? Go on, tell them. Tell them what were you like on the way back?
I was exhausted. I mean, like I came back from the off-road experience thing, and honestly, I've never seen. I was having like spasms. My fingers were going. I was like
cramps, spasms.
And like,
yeah.
Oh,
you've really got to work it.
I go straight to bed when I got back. I was ill. I was not ill, but I was laid up for 2 days, just with in agony from doing off-road stuff. But like, it was worth it. It was just worth every moment. What a fabulous thing. You know, we were talking about it, thinking, should we get some off-road bikes? That might be really funny, but you couldn't do that in Spain.
No, at our age, mate. You know, if that would have been, I would have been in hospital and possibly a neck injury, a spinal injury with my crash. Actually, we'll show you my crash now. It's only how does it crash? It's only 24 seconds long.
Come on, show them the crash.
But we actually got it from two cameras or 3 cameras. This is just my GoPro on the front of my bike. My helmet camera wasn't turned on, which is a bit shit, because I thought we were going to do more extreme stuff afterwards. And you've got it, and just before this, Headley has us talking through our helmets, and I went past him and said, "Come on, you pup, we need to go faster than this. Come on." Like literally 2 seconds later, over the top of a sand dune, bang. You know, and he's got some good footage of me like a little baby on the ground going, I'm taking my helmet. I did see really bad stars, or good stars. I don't know if good or bad stars. Anyway, this is just a 60-second, 24-second clip of the crash. Here you go, guys. He thinks it's funny.
I think it's hysterical.
I didn't find it. Our mate Jay, that's our mate Jay, he was trying to get out the way because he'd crashed. If he hadn't crashed, it would have been all right, but I landed on his bike and smashed my bike. I smashed his gear changer. What did we have in damage? How much?
It cost us 750 dirhams. Not dirhams, because that's a dirham.
200 quid.
750 dirhams of damage.
I bent the brake. I bent the brake disc. Smashed my clutch lever. Sampath, sorry, I didn't tell you about the clutch lever. Our instructor, if you're watching, I'm sure you are watching. I didn't tell you about the clutch lever. That's knackered as well, and the brake. And you smashed. We all smashed stuff.
Smashed stuff.
And they charge you for the smashing, by the way.
So what we're going to do is we've only just got back yesterday, and honestly, I've been asleep until this moment, and we're going to put together some great Dubai videos that you can all watch for next week's show, etc. So you're going to be sick of Dubai stuff in the next couple of weeks. Don't you worry. You'll see everything that we did. But anyways, we want to wrap up a little something, because we've been. We're on now the what am I talking about? What am I talking about?
At that point, I'll take over. You go back to St. Nick's and Brother Hospital, and I will take over. So yes,
2022.
Yeah, actually, yes. We'd like to say hello to go.hu, which is we think it's a travel website in Hungary who picked our 2020 tour up. And they're featured us all over their website and everywhere. And go.hu. Boys, thank you very much. I've forgotten your names. Nikki Almasi, our editor in Malaysia, did tell us what you were called, and I couldn't find it at all. But thank you guys for this. And this is us. It sounds a bit Russian, Borat-y.
Angus Jordan.
Headley Smith.
Headley
So this is a little thing that the Hungarian, I think they're the tourist board or something. But anyway,
It's funny. We like this a lot.
We like this. Go, 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 go. Okay, hang on a minute. Let me find it. Go, 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 go. Hungary.
20 ország, 20 nap alatt. 2020. szeptember 20-án Angus Charlton és Headley Smith brit motorosok a Covid második hullámának hónapjai alatt nekivágtak Európának, hogy utazásukkal az Alzheimer-kór elleni küzdelemre hívják fel a figyelmet. Jótékonysági útjukon 20 országot érintve utazták körbe Európát mindössze 20 nap alatt. Kövesd őket viszontagságos útjukon, autópályákon, kerülőutakon, zárt határátkelőkön át Gibraltár, Franciaország, Németország vidékein s Magyarországon keresztül is a Midlife Bikers sorozatban.
Nem jó. Nem. Jó. Nem lesz jó. Karantén. Csak mennek karantén.
Headley Smith. Charlton. How cool is that? Go, 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 go. .hu.
We're really pleased about that.
You speak
Really,
Hungarian,
really.
it's worth a look. It's all in Hungarian. We didn't understand it, but it's a good website. And thank you very much, guys, for that. Good plug. And next, what we got next, Headley?
Well, what we've got next is we're going to talk about our final. Hang on. I'll just check this out.
Cheat sheet.
To our final video. I know we've all talked about the 2020 tour, and after tonight, it's done. But we've done the final video last week, and Nikki, you know we love you, yeah. Nikki in Malaysia, who does our videos.
That's his boyfriend.
Nikki in Malaysia, who does Nikki Almasi.
Nicky Almasi,
Big
photography.
shout out for Nikki.
Check him out on YouTube. He's a really, really cool photographer, videographer who I met in Shanghai. And he was working for AirAsia until the COVID disaster. He was their chief photographer. So he's a really cool guy.
And we'll work with Nikki throughout the entire 2020 tour, and he's been consulting us on that. You need to do this, you need to do that, we should do this, we should do this. And he really, really sort of like puts a lot of attention into it, and like his detail is fantastic. And Nikki, I want to thank you for all of the work that you've done throughout the 2020 tour, and your final video that you did for us for the end of the tour was sensational. And thank you. So we want to show you a bit of this right now, because hats off to you, Nikki. You're a rock star.
I think I'm going to sack him.
I'm not going to sack him. Of course I'm not going to sack him. He's great. I love him.
Where are we, Headley?
We're in Spain! Yeah!
Whose great idea was this?
Yours.
Really?
Yes. And I'm suffering.
It's the last day of the 2020 tour. We start together, we fucking end together, yeah?
We are absolutely shattered.
At this point, may it be said, we were both pretty sick of it all.
Can you believe it? We're back!
On our way back now. Oh, didn't I take the wrong road?
You went wrong way, Are you recording this?
Yeah.
I saw you dancing like heavy smoke. Have you fixed that treasured heart that's so broke? Here is a tape, follow me, give this a meaning. Do you wanna feel the rush when somebody's listening? Heaven is getting close.
St. Anton at night. Oh, didn't I take the wrong road?
You went wrong way.
I went the wrong way.
You went for a shit, actually.
Did I go for a shit? I got lost because I went for a turd, okay? And then I found the right road, by which time you were already at the hotel. And they were digging the town up. So it took me an hour from hitting the town to finding a way into the hotel, which involved going down public footpaths, over fences, round all sorts.
Yeah, we had big plans for St. Anton. We thought it was going to be great, but it wasn't. It was shut.
Hi everyone from St. Anton in Austria. Yeah, really pleased to be here. I came to St. Anton when I was a kid, loved the place, but delighted to be back here, and just managed to get booked into a hotel for tonight. Don't know where Angus is, he's got lost apparently. So this is country 18 still. We've actually only got 2 more countries to go, and we'll kind of be through them tomorrow morning, into Liechtenstein next, and then through into Switzerland.
I'll set you free, I promise. There's no time to lose. The pub is closing in, and we're still here.
There's actual evidence that Headley went to sleep before me, but we did lie down on the bed and think we were that knackered we weren't going to take any of our clothes.
I tell you how hard this is. Tonight, he hasn't even taken his... He's sleeping like that. He's taking his trousers off. He hasn't even taken his clothes or anything off the bike with that knackered, right? And as you can tell by me, I haven't taken anything off and I'm going to sleep. We are absolutely shattered.
It was 2 degrees, and then we had to go over the mountain. And we went over the mountain. We went through the snow
On the top of the
on
mountain.
the top at Lech.
We're at the top of St. Anton in St. Christoph, and it's 1